Hello, this is wmpyr. For today's lesson, I want to share with you my 12 angles of attack form. Originally, I learned this form over 20 years ago when I was training in arnis. So keep in mind that the form has evolved, okay? But let's get started right away. First thing is it's going to be single stick, so get your eskrima stick, and the stick side will be to the front as usual. Okay, so from here, we're going to go ahead and let me just demonstrate. It's 1 through 12. It's 12 angles of attack. So let me just go ahead and do that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. Okay, so now let me go through a breakdown. Okay. The first 4 is basically 1 and 2, and then it repeats again. 3 and 4 is pretty much the same thing as 1 and 2, except the target is different. So number 1 is to the head, 2 is to the head, 3 is to the shoulder, 4 is to the shoulder. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think the main lesson there is that the shoulder is probably forgotten many times, but that it is a legitimate target, especially if you have a blade. So it just goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you park it back up here. So bring it back down. Number 5 is the stab. 5 is the stab for some reason in a lot of different systems. So that's your number 5 right there. Number 6 and 7 is a slash. So I'm slashing to the leg, and I'm slashing to the leg. These are definitely low line shots right there. Okay, so 6, 7, and then number 8 is the nerve cluster right here for the arm, and nerve cluster right here on the arm for the other side. This is supposed to affect the arm. So nerve cluster, bam, nerve cluster over here. Okay, so once you do that, okay, that's 8 and 9. Number 10, 11, they go together. 10 and 11 is a fan motion. So 10, 11. And then you can park it back up here. And number 12 is a strike to the top of the crown, the head. Okay, so let's go through the whole thing again. So head, number 1, number 2, 3 and 4, shoulder, shoulder. Number 5 is the stab. 6 and 7 are to the legs. 8, 9, nerve cluster. 10, 11 is the fan motion. And then 12 is the crown shot. Okay. 1 through 4, 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 is kind of repetitive. So we can actually change that, all right? So we could go number 1, number 2, and then instead of doing 3 and 4 on the shoulder, we can actually go like this. This is where we can put in the nerve cluster strike. So 3, 4, nerve cluster. 5 is the same. 6, 7, slash to the legs. Okay, and then this is where normally 8 and 9, this is where we did the nerve cluster strike. So we could actually change that. The technique is still the same, okay? Still 8 and 9, except what we're going to be doing is we're going to target the eyes now instead of the nerve cluster right here. And when we do it, we're going to elongate the strike like you're fencing. So bring the wing up like this and then elongate the strike. So just lean in and really imagine like you're fencing. Bam, right into the eye. And then to the other side, same thing over here. Really elongate yourself and reach for that strike into the eye. Okay? And then, so that's 8 and 9. And now 10, 11 stay the same. And then 12 is the same as well, crown strike. So thank you for watching, and take care, folks.